I guess my deep dive started when I was 6 or 7 when I started watching the '80s cartoon, and so I've been a fan for a while. But yeah, when we were working with Hasbro on this, and they were able to give us everything about Transformers, and so it was a pretty deep dive. But um, it was so obvious we can't put it all in there. So um, I only used what we absolutely needed to tell the story for the Optimus and Megatron's relationship, going from friends to enemies. And what was really surprising was I didn't realize their story on Cybertron is millions of years before Earth even exists. So it was very clear we didn't need to put humans in this movie because they don't even exist in this timeline. Well, I watched the original cartoon series as a kid, so that was the first influence I had. I enjoy parts of the '86 movie, the scale of it all, the casting of that movie, and then just the thinking of this as a relationship film that's on this epic planet. It made me think of uh, really kind of biblical epic movies like Ten Commandments and or Ben Hur, Spartacus. Those ones that are just like all about the landscape itself, but with a real personal relationship at the core of it. Great. I loved that's what got me interested in making this movie. I just wanted to see that relationship change from friends to enemies because something we've never seen before on screen, and it was a challenge. And I knew if we can sell the relationship at the beginning to be something the audience wants to see and really enjoys, there's always going to be that underlying tension of the breakup that's going to come. You can't have Transformers without Optimus Prime, so he's always my favorite.
Why?
He's the good guy. He's the best. He's the hero. What I love about him is that he struggles too. It's a very human version of leadership. He doesn't have all the answers all the time, and it's not easy for him. So I think I like that. Well, the relationship starts off, everything's great, and then eventually falls apart. And it was important to not just start them in that place of, well, he's the hero, he's the villain. I didn't want that. I wanted people that know nothing about Transformers could come into this film, enjoy it just as much as a hardcore fan, but not know that Megatron was going to be a villain. So that their relationship needed to be very real and believable at the beginning, and just two characters that you want to hang out with and not be turned away from immediately. The casting is everything on this film, and it was important to me that we had great actors that would also bring a piece of themselves to the role, and I'm very happy. I feel like they all did that in different ways, and I can't talk highly enough about this cast. They're amazing.